Right, this video is me making the broch tower for my Iron Age team. So I started off with cylinders, selected the faces, extruded them up, and made them wider as by my reference images. The broch tower where it goes in and then it goes out at the top. Even though it was it looks like an easy shape, it's a bit more difficult than I thought to get it the right look. But I think I see I'm just like constantly looking at my reference image, trying to get it right. I couldn't quite get it right. I was moving the face a bit too much. Always check my reference image. So I like delete them faces, but I ended up deleting too many. But yeah, it's like trying to just extrude just to get the right shape to it. And I was checking how to increase the thickness on meshes and stuff. So I was looking at some forums and all that, and I realised the tool was right in front of me, which was quite funny. But yeah, just reading through how to make things thicker after extruding the meshes out. So there you go, I managed to do that. I think I managed to get it was a similar look what I wanted. I was quite happy. Then I thought I was trying to make it a bit like a jagged edge of the stones, but then I couldn't really do it properly with justice. And then my thought was, well, the stones are only jagged because the tower in the image is old, so there's going to be some erosion. When it's first built, it'll probably be very like in line and not jagged. That was my hope anyway. Here I was using the Boolean tool to create the doorway of my tower. I was just double checking with the Boolean. I was like, I couldn't remember where the menu was, and I wasn't sure if it was diffuse or addition. So yeah, I was just using the cube to cut the shape out of the tower so I can make a doorway. It gives you a nice, cool little effect. And here I was selecting the faces, deleting them because I thought, oh, the floor was a bit too thick, but then ended up doing the same effect anyway because of the thickness I used for the extrude. So just I extruded the inside faces out a little bit, just to give it like more of a passageway. And I thought I'd do some iron bars to cover it, but I thought an actual door would look more useful when I texture it, like rather than just having normal iron bars. So then I moved on to UV wrapping the tower. Just to get it ready. Like, it was a very quick model to make. This took about half an hour to 40 minutes to do. It was the UV that took some time, but just make sure I've got the right UV. I've used in plain or cylinder, and cylinder was working the best for the result. So just make sure all the faces cover the UV for when I go to texture it in Substance Painter. So making sure the doors all UV wrapped as well. That's all properly done, which is all good. The UV wasn't too difficult, it was just making sure it all looked well. Well, good in here, I'm just loading up Substance Painter, going into it, and obviously texturing. Go to Substance Share to try and find some stone wall. What was I looking for? And I kind of found a rock wall, but wasn't exactly because it wasn't tiled. So I thought I'd try this mossy stone file to download. And just again, obviously put it into the file and stuff. So yes, I was just looking around to make sure I've got it all installed. Yeah, I was just checking how to install it properly because this is the first time using Substance Share. Again, so I was just making sure, that I've installed it properly onto the shelf. So now I found it, and then like I like the effect. I was using like the UV scale to get it around, but I just wasn't too keen on the vines going up. And then when I started tiling it, it just looked horrible, as you can see. So this won't do. So I need to try a different texture, and I found this red board bluestone. And this ended up being, I think this was the final texture I used for it. So yes, so I quite liked it. To just randomize it and just I was checking reference images, so I managed to get it all in a line there. So I just have to make it go across, go horizontally across the go into the tower, and then I was made sure I baked that texture and got a wooden door texture, a nice old brown wooden door, which will go really nice with the tower itself. So yes, I'll see UV scaled it enough, and then I started to import the. Then I realised I had it UV'd underneath the door and the sides of the door, so I went back and do that, so I'd have to re-export it again. which was very annoying, but it's just that groundwork that you get used to just to double check and I've UV'd everything. So there we go, I had to re-export it, just bake all the textures again. Just carry on with doing it. I realised I selected the wrong texture on that one, so I went back onto the stone wall texture I wanted to use, just make sure I edited the UV stuff and everything like that. As I couldn't remember exactly how I did it, but then I got back to how I wanted it. It looks really nice, and adding back the texture to the door, and I was really happy with the texture on this actually. I don't know if you're so make sure I was exporting it properly in 4K. I think it was 4K. It was 4 or 8K. Um, so yeah, and that was how I made and textured the broch towel for my Iron Age scene.